Okay, summertime is in full swing. I'm sure you have a laundry list of things to do to make it the best summer ever, but we're going to add one more to your list because Marissa Rios is down our way from the beautiful city of Gatlinburg, and she says there are so many reasons to come up and pay them a visit this summer and looking ahead even into the fall. So good to see you.
Good to see you. And as you said, I mean, there are so many reasons to come to Gatlinburg.
It's so funny though, because if it's your first time, and I'm sure there are some people out there for whom this might be their first time to think about going up, they're probably thinking simply, quote, the Smoky Mountains. But nestled into that beautiful scenery, y'all pack all types of fun.
I mean, you said it best here. I mean, really though, I mean, you come down and you're right next to the Great Smoky Mountains, and that's what makes it so scenic and beautiful. But you go inside and there's a special city called Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
And you walk along the parkway, you have all these different attractions, restaurants, you name it, for the entire family to experience. So it's like, one day you want to go to the parkway, have some fun, you know, enjoy some family time. Then the next day maybe you want to go off into the Smoky Mountains and go on a hike or go on a drive. You kind of get the best of both worlds when you're down there.
That's a good way to put it too. So you've kind of come with some planning for us.
Yes.
You're welcome to come anytime, but 4th of July is going to be here before you know it, and y'all have got big plans.
Right, we always do. So 4th of July is going to be very exciting. We actually kick off at 12:01 in the morning with our first Independence Day parade in the nation. So it's the very first one in the nation. It kicks off, and it's exciting this year because our Grand Marshal is actually going to be a few members of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, they're
so that's a
always
special
fun.
name. Yes, so we're super, super excited about that. They're going to be coming down and leading our parade where we have a bunch of floats, red, white, and blue. We've got bands that participate as well. So this is kind of a little glimpse of what they had going on last year. And then we go on into the day, and I always tell people, have a coffee, have a little, you know, energy drink, because the fun continues on July 4th. We don't stop, it keeps going, and we have a river raft regatta. And so the family can get together, make these unmanned floatables that go down the Little Pigeon River.
Oh, that's fun.
Right, and it looks so much fun. It goes all the way down to Ripley's Aquarium, and you know, you get judged on, you know, first, second place, who comes in, and then, you know, most creative, things like that. And so that's a fun way to kind of have the family get together and get creative. And then, of course, going on into the night, when before the July, without our special fireworks show. It's beautiful, coming off of the Space Needle there. And so we kick off with that at the very end of the night. And it's just a jam-packed day. There's so much going on, and it really is so special in the summertime in Gatlinburg.
That is such a fun thing. Now, you do something called, is it Smoky Mountain Tunes and something?
Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales. You were right there.
Tunes
Yes,
and Tales.
yes.
Okay.
And
What
so,
is that?
Yeah, so in July, every night we have, you know, storytellers, performers that come out along the parkway and are kind of giving a glimpse of the Smokies all the way back to the 1800s, so that storytelling element. Yeah, and it's very unique, very interactive. They'll go down the parkway singing, again, telling those great stories of the Smoky Mountains and Gatlinburg, of course.
And if you've never heard a professional storyteller, you need to at some point. I mean, it is a real art to do that, and their timing has to be just right. Every word matters. So they've got to hold your interest, and then to do that with song, that beautiful music of those Appalachian mountains.
Exactly. I mean, they put in time and hours, just, you know, perfecting it, making sure everything goes well. Because I mean, it's an every night experience in July specifically. So it's wonderful to watch.
Okay, can I jump ahead for you, because if we're going to talk the mountains, I mean, that elevation is such a fun thing to experience. Anakista is a must if you're going to go to Gatlinburg, right?
Anakista is one of our mountaintop attractions. Gatlinburg Sky Park, all of those, they're so much fun because you get to go up and experience the highest points in downtown Gatlinburg itself. So you go to Anakista, go on the Chondola, the chairlift, the Ridge Rambler, anywhere you want to get up, and you go up there and you just experience the 360-degree view of the Smoky Mountains. There's really nothing better than that. And of course, what we're seeing is their expansion. They're always expanding, always having something fun. Their bird adventure experience is actually going to be opening up later this summer into the early fall. And really, you get to just kind of immerse yourself, experience as yourself a bird in the Smokies, perhaps. And so it's really exciting to have these bird houses. They'll have little slides going down. Not little, they're actually big. And so it's a really cool experience. I actually got a glimpse of it. And you go down these really big slides that are like 50-foot slides down the mountain. I mean, that's such a fun thing for a kid to do.
Oh, wow.
I would do it. I mean, I would have so much fun doing it.
Is it intended kind of, because people will often say, oh, what would it be like to be a bird, you know, flying?
Right.
So is it kind of intended to give you that perspective?
Yeah, that perspective and just the art and immersive experience of it, it's just, it really brings it around.
And the craftsmanship. I mean, the Smoky Mountains are home to such great artists, and you're seeing that with the people creating that.
Exactly. So it really just gives you that experience. And then they're also going to have a double rail mountain coaster there at Anakista
Oh,
that they're going to have
fun.
opening up as well. So
You know-
all kinds of experiences there.
And there are all different ways to stay in Gatlinburg too, right? I mean, you can Airbnb it, you can get a hotel in one of the many hotels in Gatlinburg, however you choose, a cabin, whatever
Yeah.
you choose.
I mean, it really is whatever your preference is. We have lodging along the parkway, so you're right there. You can go straight to the attractions, straight to the restaurants, and a lot of people do that from the Greystone Lodge to the Park Vista, or maybe, yeah, you do want to stay in a cabin.
Is that the glass bridge that they were just walking on? Did you catch it?
Yes.
Have
I don't know if you've
done-
ever been on it. Oh, I've been on it multiple times. I had to conquer my fear on that one.
Okay.
Because the glass, but it's really, really cool. I mean, you go down, it's the longest pedestrian bridge in North America. I mean, how cool is that? We have that right there.
Yeah.
And then again, you get just this beautiful view of the Great Smoky Mountains and Gatlinburg all in one.
I have heard many people say that they have to conquer their fear because it's
Yes.
spaced out, right, where there's some wooden parts of it, it's solid, and then there's the
Right,
glass. And
right.
you can kind of catch
Which
your
is,
breath.
it's just one small part of it, thankfully, so it's not like the entire thing is glass. Otherwise, it'd be like, but you know, it's really cool.
Okay.
It is really, really cool to
Yeah.
go across that. And so it takes a few minutes to cross it, but I mean, it's breathtaking.
You can
just
have a
to try it.
dare in your family, right? Who's going to be the last one to do it or
Exactly,
something like that.
exactly.
So, how fun. So come on up for the 4th of July. If you're thinking about that and you're going to stay overnight, which you should, to catch the fireworks, then make your reservations for lodging
Yes.
early.
Yes.
And we can find all of this on your website.
All at Gatlinburg.com, from the lodging to the restaurants to the attractions we have. And you can even plan ahead for some of our attractions, buy some of those tickets for Anakista, the Skylift Park, Ober Mountain, and kind of get ahead of things.
And the Bird Venture opens in September, which will be here before you know it, late summer. So think about making some reservations there too.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Marissa.
Thanks for having me.